Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show.
Let me tell y'all something. It's hard being Buckethead and the King. I'm just letting y'all know. You just can't start at the top. Buckethead and the King is not no breakfast.
And the King's popping his collar.
I pop my collar.
Go against a team.
That's
you don't have to hate nobody. Just dislike them a little bit.
We're going to do some run-on sentences. We're going to mess around and say won't when it's supposed to be a different won't. And do not try to call up here and try to check us in. Because I'm telling y'all right now, can't nobody beat us bragging on us.
Yeah, don't nobody like to talk more about themselves than Buckethead and the King does.
Don't ever forget that I got my newspaper clip in my wallet.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on High School Prime Time. Hey, let me tell you, March Madness is in full swing right now. One upset today. Gonzaga fought for their life early, pulled it away late. But before we get into March Madness, because we were finishing up high school basketball last week, I want to talk a little bit about the county tournament. County Boys baseball tournament.
Okay.
Man, there was some great ball games played.
Always.
And let me tell you, in the it was actually in the semifinals, Oxford matched up with Donahoe, which would be the largest school matching up with the smallest school. And for a while, it was a ball game until later on in the game, and Oxford finally pulled away and went on to win. And then you had some good games, Jacksonville, Alexandria. Alexandria went on to win that game. They both met in the finals. And that was a ball game of the ages. That was a ball game of the ages.
Over that score.
A walk-off hit
I like
for the Yellow Jackets to win the game. And that was a big deal. And that's why we preach old school county rivalries, because it doesn't get any better than when you got a barn burner, a snot knocker going on with your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
And hey, nobody hung their head. Everybody hates to lose, but they wasn't a loser in that game. You know what I'm saying?
So you're trying to tell me it was some good baseball.
Good baseball playing.
I love that. The reason why I say that, I love that, because I'm trying to, you see I got my baseball gear on.
You was ready, wasn't you?
I'm ready. Call me, put me in the game, coach.
Well, we had to step back a little bit and jump into this March Madness, because I know everybody out there in TV land is stuck to the TV. Hopefully, if you're not watching us on TV, you're watching us on YouTube, because I know you watching basketball games tonight, and we watching them too. So don't feel bad. we right there with you.
Right. And we're gonna talk about something tonight.
We just ain't got our shoes on and sitting in our underwear watching the game.
I ain't going down that hole with you.
You ain't going?
You trying to set me up, man? I'm not going down through that. Listen, we're gonna talk about some of these basketball games, but one key factor that you just said was County baseball tournament, and Oxford was end up being matched up against Donahoe and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, and congratulations to all the teams that played in the County tournament. I just want to say that because some fact is, that's probably the only time you really gonna see each other in the County tournament, and it's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah,
always. But listen, bow down.
I watch it now.
Bow down to them Yellow Jackets. I'm just want to let you know.
Crown out here.
Bow down to them Yellow Jackets, the champs. You know,
champ.
we count county champs in basketball, count county champs in baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want you to bow down now. Keep this understand, because it wasn't too long ago everybody around here talking about Oxford.
We want some Oxford?
Yeah, everybody wants some. You remember that?
I remember.
Yeah, I keep telling you this. It's not easy.
And we congratulate Jacksonville stepped up. Oxford is on in football. Oxford,
there's no doubt.
Oxford and Jacksonville's playing.
Oh no, I'm not pointing no finger. I'm just saying the ones they asked for something, they're gonna get something. But it's more I'm asking. It's just that Oxford ain't gave it all.
Ain't give it to them yet.
You ain't gave it to them. We gonna give you what you asked for after a while. Somebody gonna get a chance to get the
some
head
more
cracked.
Still asking.
There's some more out there want the head cracked, and we're gonna crack some heads. It's just hold up. Can't crack them all at one time. You got to save some nuts. Squirrels put their nut up.
The law will come get you, crack a bunch of heads at one time.
Right.
You can't crack them all. You got
and then
strategically.
most of the time the squirrels put their stuff up in the wintertime.
Yeah,
You know, it's going to
that's
be
right.
hard. You got to put some nuts up.
That's right.
So we're going to crack some nuts later.
Yeah.
So we're going to crack some now, though. If you run out there in that street and get some, we're going to bust you in the head. Okay, now, then I don't say it without. Congratulations, Austin Yellow Jacket, for the Calhoun County tournament. I'm just going to say, you know.
One other thing that I got to be a part of, just because my son asked me to come to it, and the White Plains, he's not the head coach, he's the assistant coach, baseball coach. And they played Montford. They do it every year now since Derek Stevens is the head coach at Montford, and they have the Brady Monroe Day, which Brady Monroe was a kid at White Plains, and he came down with cancer and passed away before he graduated. And but he played all the sports. He was basketball, 3-sport star.
I love that kid.
3-sport
I
star.
love that.
But what we talked about was the adversity that he went through, and never one time would you have known he was going through it. Not one time. I mean, once where he got to where he couldn't play, he was that guy in the stand that was cheering him on and loud, painted up. But you know, I will give him this.
Yeah.
I seen him with my own eyes. Back when he had to have been a 10th grader, maybe. Yeah, a 10th grader. White Plains put Oxford out of the county tournament. Beat them.
It's 1905?
No, I don't even know. It might have been 2005.
I don't go that far back, but go ahead on. Finish your
But
story.
it was, you know, it's a testament to that child's life.
He was in that game.
Yes, he played in that game.
That's good.
And it's a testament to his life that this many years after his passing, he's still being talked about today. Like it out there, everybody knows who it is. His jerseys are retired.
Oh man.
And you know, and
That's big. That's big.
and for me, it even goes even deeper than that. I got to coach him in Little League all the way. I mean,
Oh, you already know what kind of ball
so
he was.
yes, I knew he was a good ball player, and a great kid, and his family was a great. So, you know, I got to see it firsthand. The kid grow up to be a man, and what a man! And he was a bigger man as any of us in his short life.
How about that?
And so that was a great thing, and they do it every year. Brady Monroe Day. If you've never been a part of it, no matter where you're from, go out and be a part of it next year and be there for Brady Day. It's unbelievable.
Let's take a call. We got a call coming in. Go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
What's up, big fat crew?
Hey, my brother, what's happening?
And, you know, I've been chilling, watching basketball all day.
Hey,
I'll
bro.
take a break and see what my brothers were doing.
Well, listen. You sound better. I mean, you sound like in your voice. You sound like you're getting a little stronger. I know you was under the weather for a minute there, but you sound a little better. Are you doing better?
I've got to have 2 pints of blood put into me tomorrow, but other than that, they're just going to flush up my radiator, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You need to put some stop leak in there. You need to put some stop in there. Stop leak in there.
Oh, I ate too much barbecue for stop leak. It's too good.
What'd you think about them Richmond Spiders today pulling off that huge upset?
You know, a lot of those teams that they have seeded aren't really seeded like they need to be.
Well, you know, a lot of so-called, not like me and the King, but a lot of them so-called sports analysis, sports talk shows had Iowa be going deep. Most of them had them in the Final Four. And, you know, they're out. They're done.
I tell you what, they got Indiana getting ready to play, I think it's St. Mary's right now.
Yeah, that's who's playing now.
Yes, St. Mary's gonna slow that thing down.
They better.
Well, I know Gonzaga was in a fight for their life early with Atlanta State. Georgia State.
Yeah, I told you.
Out of Atlanta. And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody was saying they were going to keep it close. Hey, they didn't just keep it close. They were ahead late in the game. Well, halfway through the second period.
Y'all remember that year that Coach Hunter was coaching when they hit that last shot against Baylor and he fell off his foot after he broke his leg. Still a classic for me.
Classic. He broke his leg. Yeah. What you think of? Hey, tell me what you think about Alabama.
If Alabama can stay disciplined, they can beat Notre Dame.
You think?
But if they go out there, it's important who shows up. Like I said, look all they beat. They beat Houston, they beat Baylor, they beat Gonzaga, and then they get beat by a couple of little Neds of first grade. That's just inconsistent basketball. It's just for which one shows up.
Well, I can tell you, they beat Gonzaga early in the year, and that was a big win for Alabama. But they destroyed Baylor, and Baylor is as good as anybody. And Alabama's basketball team on any given night is as good as anybody that goes on the floor with them.
Depends on if they own. You got, I'm telling you, Arkansas, who's surprising me. Now, Arkansas got a good ball team.
Arkansas is a scary team right now. I would not want to face Arkansas right now.
But you know what gets me to you talking about that is Texas A&M just rose through the SEC tournament till they get to Tennessee, and Tennessee's as good as they get this year. That's one of the ranked
I still think Texas A&M got hold.
They should have been in the tournament. I don't know how in the world they're not in this tournament.
They just got hosed. I tell you what. And what do y'all think about all these coaching changes? I would never believe in a million years that a coach from Florida, head basketball coach, would go to Georgia to be a head basketball coach in the same week.
Well, nowadays it's all about the money. Show me the money. Ain't nobody loyal to nobody.
I'll tell you what, if any one of y'all can coach basketball right now, there's plenty of jobs open.
Well,
we both can coach.
We both can coach.
Yeah, we just, I don't know if, can you come back out of the hall and coach? Because me and him's in the hall, me and the king in the hall, I don't know if we can come back out of the hall. That hall right down the house there.
I knew you were going to say that.
But hey, what do you think about Auburn and Jacksonville State?
I really think that was a Bush League move. I really don't think that. Man, they should have at least put them in different divisions. Different regionals. That's just Bush League right there.
Well, I'm gonna tell everybody, and I'm as big Auburn fan as anybody. Auburn better play.
They're gonna play.
I think I was reading an article earlier this week. I can't think of the guy's coach's name at Jacksonville State right now, and I should be ashamed. I think it's Harper, but I'm not going to say that on air.
It's Ray Harper.
Ray Harper, and they have met each other. Auburn and Bruce Pearl and Ray have met each other in the past like 20 times, and Ray Harper beat him 18 of the 20 times.
Yeah, Ray, he's an old dog. He's been around the block, and not too many people rattle his cage.
Well, and Ray said this: the years we beat him, he had great basketball teams. We just beat him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, he won't beat him this time.
You don't think he's gonna get him this time?
No. Auburn got a team.
That big picked up that the football team just picked up a 5-star transfer.
That's big.
Well, I hope we got a quarterback.
Well, this is the thing. I truly believe it'll be Jacksonville's going to be up for it, just like we've seen Georgia State up for it today too. Right. When you play in that top dog team, you want to knock him off because it's a big deal in the NCAA tournament.
Right. You're going to see some that's going to actually go home early, like
Iowa. Iowa, right, Richmond Spiders knocked out Iowa.
But I don't see Jacksonville sending Auburn home. Now, I'm not one of these guys that's going to be talking about run with Vegas money. But I'm just saying that spread, it's not going to be that spread, but Auburn will pull it off. That's all I'm saying.
I would say this. If you're a betting man, I'd take Jack State and the points.
Well, you can take them points. But you ain't finna
I
get
know
no.
there's probably other people trying to call in. I just wanted to check in with y'all, and I'm thinking go back and watch a little round ball. But y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to y'all next week.
See you, brother. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for the call.
Little man here is calling for a break. I guess we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Take a break.
Upgrade your home with the best roofing company in Central Alabama. Advantage Plus Roofing LLC is a licensed and insured roofing company that always gets the job done right. Call us today for a free estimate.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Upgrade your home with the best roofing company in Central Alabama. Advantage Plus Roofing LLC is a licensed and insured roofing company that always gets the job done right. Call us today for a free estimate.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show right here on High School Prime Time, a little March Madness edition. Good caller. I always like to have a brother from the west side.
Always.
West side.
That's my brother.
Yeah, west side. You know, we had some talking about these matchups. We got some really good ones still tonight to be played, but North Carolina, they won big over Marquette. They run away with it and finally put it away. Gonzaga did the same thing, but they fought for their life. And you got a bunch of more games tipping off now, like he was saying. But the games tonight, you know, like Alabama, they don't play tomorrow. Auburn don't play tomorrow. Auburn plays in the morning. But you still got some great games tonight. I mean,
Arkansas gonna play tonight. I don't see them losing though at all. You got Memphis playing tonight.
Well, Memphis played early. They won. Memphis won. They won 64-53 over Boise State.
That's good. That's good.
And Baylor went ahead and they won early today, 85-49. They went ahead and jumped out there and put their stamp on. Hey, we back. And they got North Carolina next, which blew out Marquette. So,
that's gonna be.
And in St. Mary's in Indiana, he was just talking about it. St. Mary's better slow it down. I mean, and you got UCLA and Akron tonight. Murray State, San Francisco, Kentucky, St. Peter's play tonight. So we still got a full slate of games tonight. Kansas, Texas Southern.
That's gonna be a good game too.
And San Diego State and Creighton. Michigan's already won today. They beat Colorado State 75-63. Tennessee, they've already won. They beat Longwood. I don't know where Longwood came from, but they shouldn't have been in there in front of Texas A&M.
Listen, let's go back to that for a second.
They beat them 88-56.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
I know what I'm saying. Texas A&M didn't make it because of what?
We had too many teams in it.
So you saying winning the SEC?
Well, they didn't. Auburn won the regular season. Tennessee won the tournament.
Okay.
They got beat.
Texas A&M beat.
They lost to Tennessee in the finals.
Okay.
Which should have put them in the thing. Here's what they did. They destroyed Auburn. I don't care. Auburn came back and made it close. They destroyed the hottest team, I think, in basketball, Arkansas. Made it look like it was a beat, like it wasn't nothing.
I just said that.
And so.
You saying they were good enough to beat that. But listen. That's how the ball bounces. If you don't take care of business beforehand, you can't wait to the end and have a hope that somebody do something like Jacksonville State. They got in because somebody else didn't do something, didn't win the way they
Well, they got in because the team that won it is not. They're transitioning from Division II to Division I.
Technicality.
Technicality.
But listen,
Don't
you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. You
Don't
gonna
try
take
to
that?
talk my Gamecocks down with a technicality in on a technicality.
Why not? You said a technicality to my Yellow Jackets this year. You don't think I forgot?
Well, they won.
You thought I forgot?
I
I'm
knew
just
you was
saying.
going
Yeah,
there.
I'm not finna let you just say anything like that. So what I'm saying is, you know, getting there and the opportunity to move on.
Fear of the beak.
Is big.
Fear of the beak is what they're telling Auburn
I'm
tomorrow.
not gonna be fearing no kind of beak. What kind of beak?
That pecker on the front, you know.
Man, that ain't no
Fear of the beak.
How many tigers you ever known on the scale of a beak?
Depending on what kind of beak it is.
You know them claws? Slap the brakes up off all that. Feathers everywhere. Feathers everywhere. Get you a new pillow tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna you can get you a pillow. I mean, we're gonna make a pillow out these fellas here.
We're going to have some chicken. Fried chicken tomorrow.
Your boy finna get married. He ain't gonna call in. You know, he's tied down right now.
Yeah, that's happening this weekend.
He getting married Saturday.
Gamecock Gator
Andrew,
going down.
Andrew
Hey,
Williams.
welcome to the crowd, Andrew.
Andrew, yep.
No pity on you, son.
No.
Welcome to the group. That group.
Welcome to the old man gang.
Yeah.
And he got a countdown.
I
Got a
seen
countdown on Facebook, you know. And I'm talking about him.
I was sad. Every time I read it, I was sad because I was like, 6 days, 5 days. And I'm thinking,
You can't listen. He running into one though. I'm telling you, he got a beautiful
oh, ain't no doubt.
Beautiful fiance.
I think she's
I know.
blind, though.
Huh?
I think she's blind.
Why you think she's blind?
Because she's marrying Andy.
Is that man? I'm gonna tell you something. You know how he is now. You know he kind of special. You call in.
You will
you
call in,
and say some
won't he?
stuff. He'll even change his voice around and say something crazy.
And lie to you.
Woo, up front.
Man, talking about saving souls. Selling blind and saving souls. Boy, got me on that.
Oh yeah, he got you good.
Got me on that.
But listen, let it go now. Let it go. But congratulations to you, those two right
Both
there, man.
of
I'm
you
telling
guys.
you, man.
Congratulations. You won't
I'm
meet
happy
anybody better than both of them. And,
Oh, no.
I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that are sad they didn't get the invitation to the wedding. That's okay.
What you say? Yeah.
I mean, some of his friends are sad.
Listen, don't be. 'Cause the man
Don't be a hater.
The man came out and said, "Hey, they gonna have a little
Get
thing.
together
We'll get
after.
together. We gonna party like
That's
rock
right.
stars."
That's right.
I
That's
mean, everybody can't be crowded up in there like that.
Always gonna be a hater.
Yeah, it's got some.
Always gonna be a hater.
I seen somebody on Facebook today said something to him. Us Weldon people don't care. Yeah, and they don't care about the countdown and that. And I'm like, they upset. What are they upset about?
They ain't getting to go.
They can't go.
They can't get no invite.
You
No
know,
ticket.
He put a
No golden ticket.
and they put I got one of them tickets. You do know that. Okay.
We can't tell that over there.
I'm the king.
Oh, okay.
Listen, man, I'm the king. It's two different ways to say that.
Oh,
I'm the king and I'm the king.
and you got the ticket.
There you go. Listen, he put a hat on sale the other day, and I hope you saw it. And it was a month.
I seen it. I thought it was a collector's
That was
item.
priceless.
That was a collector's item.
No, he's selling it for 50 cents. Anybody give him a good offer, he said. 50 cents.
That's classic.
Boy,
That's a classic.
I started to call you when I saw it.
I seen it. I put on there, it's priceless. Hey, you know how Fred used to say it?
Yeah.
One man's junk.
Some man.
Another man's treasure.
Yeah, but he sold that hat for 50 cents.
No, he didn't. He still got it. He still got it.
Nobody went by it?
Nobody would buy it.
He fell right into it.
Nobody would buy it.
You should have let
You
me
know
know.
why nobody will buy it?
What?
Because, now we
Go
way
to-
down this wrap up. I'm going to
you-
finish my story.
You finna lie. You gonna lie
No,
on
this
TV?
is true.
Come on now.
You know, Andy's got a sore spot, and you know, you touch it, you poke it, it really hurts.
It ain't gonna go back to 84, is it?
No, well, it does, but it ain't got nothing to do with Mumford.
Here we go.
See, Andy still has a little hatred in his heart for all his classmates because they never voted him into who's who.
Who's who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's why he wound up with the Mumford hat. We were voting him in, you know, for Mumford. You know,
you
just
wanted to bring him down there to be here?
yeah, so he wouldn't feel left out.
That's
you
what
know?
it is?
And so that's why that's why it's priceless. I mean, I can't believe a man still got that much hatred in his heart because he wasn't part of who's who.
The man, listen, this man getting ready to get married
Congratulations to both of you.
You up here talking about the who's who and all that, man. Come
Well,
on,
he's got. Hey, look, he got who's who. He got that. He got that coming Saturday. That's gonna be. I mean, he won. Put it that way.
I hope he practiced that dance going down the aisle. He said he gonna be busting. He gonna bust it loose.
I don't believe it.
He said he was.
I don't believe it.
Okay, well let him bust it loose. I'm gonna bust it loose with him. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Back to my basketball. Can I talk about basketball?
Go ahead.
We were talking about Alabama and Notre Dame. Notre Dame played the play-in to get in, you know, the play-in game. Now, they got it set up. I don't know why we can't get something like this for football, but the play-in game, just to get into the tournament, Notre Dame played in it, and they won. So, you know, they beat, and it was a close one. They beat Rutgers by 2 to get in.
It's a possibility. See that? So they got an opportunity.
Yeah,
They get in there and got an opportunity. They playing good ball at the end. You can move. You can move through this bracket. You know that. Huh?
but you know Notre Dame can't beat Bama.
Anybody can beat anybody. I'm not saying they're gonna beat Bama, but I'm saying anybody.
Let me tell you why Notre Dame can't beat Bama.
Why?
They can't beat Bama. Ever since that boy made up that story about having a girlfriend,
Man, you talking about the football player?
yeah, it's messed him up. They cannot beat Bama every
That
time
boy
they
from
play.
Hawaii.
He was from somewhere.
Yeah.
He wore that stuff. The Luau.
Country.
Luau.
It's the ghetto.
Aaliyah.
This ghetto. Boy, you ghetto.
But he
family.
made up his own girlfriend. How you gonna be a linebacker for Notre Dame and have to make up your girlfriend?
Well, hey, I don't know about Geraldine. Hey, he might have. In his mind.
Yeah, you right.
In his mind, he had a girlfriend. No one just couldn't find her. But that don't make her not exist in his mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, you told me you have that
Hold on.
psychology stuff that you took.
Yeah, but let me just say this. Most of the time,
Here come this bull. Come on with it.
most of the time when you dealing with people that have stuff in their mind that nobody else can see, little friends that walk around with nobody else see,
Yeah.
they need like to have the straps on or something.
I don't put those straps on him.
Yeah.
You notice?
Yeah, they did.
They put straps on him big time out there.
They sure did.
But they ran him. See, you brought it back into the news. It was gone. They had forgot about him in that make believe.
That's why they can't win. Somebody will have a sign at that ball game say we ain't got no make believe girlfriend. If Alabama, there's gonna be an Alabama fan gonna hold up a sign and say we don't have no make believe girlfriends in Alabama.
I'll be doggone.
I like that. I wish somebody do it. Just have Buckethead and King wrote on.
Don't put me in that.
You don't want to be part of that?
No, man. Why? Listen, that's still tearing out. You know, folks are crazy out here.
There ain't no Notre Dame fans around here.
You don't think so?
Not this. It's too
Walk
hot
out-
for them down here.
Walk out that door and be sitting out there.
Oh, now listen, we talking about Notre Dame, and tonight is St. Patrick. And the little leprechauns be walking around everywhere.
Ain't no leprechaun up
They'll be walking around everywhere. Their luck gonna run. They better be glad it wasn't tomorrow when they play Bama.
I had some Lucky Charm cereals on my refrigerator, and that leprechaun jumped off that box. I told him, boy, you don't get back up on that box, there's gonna be some problems.
We got a little leprechaun. He's a Bama freak leprechaun, though.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him too.
And there is something wrong with him too.
He ain't been right. He ain't been right.
And I think they knocked his shoes off. You know, ever since he got beat by Texas A&M, he tiptoed.
He ain't been right.
You know that?
Yeah, I hate a football player that tiptoe.
He tiptoed around and
Hit somebody or get
in.
hit.
And, I mean,
Tipping around. Boy, hey, wait. When we come back from this break here, I need to talk about my buddy Pete Allen.
let's talk about it.
We need to talk about Pete.
We better.
Yeah.
Because he's going to come looking for you.
What are you gonna look for me for?
I don't know. He just said, you
Well,
know.
we're gonna stop that before it happens. I don't want him to come looking for me. Yeah.
Is it break time?
We actually got about 40 more seconds, but take us to break, then we'll talk about Pete when we get back.
Guys, we'll be right back. We're going to break.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man,
That dog got fleas.
that dog's
I'm
got
telling
some
you,
fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog is. He pop his collar like that. But when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car,
Yeah.
and I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show right here on High School Prime Time. And the King just sent me something. Our buddy at Legacy Water is giving away free water.
We gave it 3 months.
3 months free water service from Legacy. You get a cooler and 3 5-gallon bottles delivered to your home or business for 90 days. Pretty good. You're going to be 2 lucky winners to get it.
Uh-huh.
And how you get it, he says you go to Legacy Bottling Group on the Facebook page, like the page, and then you go down to this post and you pick the winner of the men's and the winner of the women's, and then you share the post. And it says you have no later than noon on Friday, March the 18th. So a lot of brackets you can't get in, but you can get in right here to get some of the
good water.
Legacy water.
Hey, you think it'd be bad if we sign up for it? We can't do it, can we?
Yeah, we're gonna sign up. What you talking about?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if we could or not. I'm gonna tell some folks, but I like to have that water.
He says we'll draw if there's multiple winners, and I already see that. Well, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win, but they show us a lot of Auburn men's. But we'll draw if there's multiple winners, and look for the announcement here on Facebook on Wednesday, April the 6th. Work hard, play hard, drink Legacy.
Man, all I know, this summer, I'm gonna have that cooler. I'm gonna have that Legacy water up in that cooler, but cold, I can drink it. You know what? And it's good. Let me tell you something. It's way better than them Coca-Colas and Dr. Pepper I've been drinking.
Them things will kill you.
Yeah, kill you. I'm just saying. But that water, oh my, that's good water.
I guess Coca-Cola will ever sponsor us now, thanks to you saying that. They kill you dead.
Well, I'm just letting you know. Man, listen, what I want is that water. What's good for my kidneys. And you better drink some. You better keep drinking it.
I drink it.
Okay. Well, then.
And you're going to, hey, it's starting to warm up. You know how fat people sweat?
I don't know. I ain't fat.
Yes, you are.
Huh?
You know how fat people sweat. You got to drink some water.
I don't drink some water, but I'm not fat.
Because you got to stay hydrated.
I'm not fat.
And the question I got for you that's coming from all the people out in TV land is, when are we going to see this black trailer pull around with smoke?
Well, let me tell you something.
Smell like ribs and catfish
let me tell you
barbecue.
something, boy. They blowing the king up. You didn't see
I seen where you had a closed edition at Oxford Elementary School.
Boy, listen, it's hard to get off none of these booking gigs. These are booking gigs. Once I come off none of the booking gigs, I'm back out here in the public. You know.
So you saying you don't care about the public?
No. I'm telling you.
You got them way down the pecking order.
When you're on when you sign something that you're gonna be here and they book you, you got to make sure you do that, or they won't book you again.
Well, listen.
Hold up, no.
I gotta make an announcement.
Well, go on there.
The King and his.
Here we go.
And the King.
Here we go.
And his barbecue wagon is booked up through April, so don't book him till after April. Now you can get out and sell something to the public.
That ain't how that go.
See, they can't nobody book you now.
You think that?
I just shut it off.
You're not the king. I keep telling you, Buckethead, they're not gonna listen to you, man. The people out here know that you can't do that.
Well, we gotta have some.
Well, you're gonna have to come on out. Listen, I know you're breaking line in a heartbeat.
I ain't no doubt. I'm part of the family. What you talking about? I ain't you don't break in line when you part of the family.
I was looking for you Friday. I saw some teachers out there.
If I would have known you was there, I was just across the interstate. You could have given me a heads up. Right across the road.
Listen, and when it got posted, it was kind of.
Let me say it.
It was rough too.
When I seen it, and I knew where you was at.
Right across the road.
I was so sad.
Was you?
Yeah. And so was my boy. All my people at work with me was sad because they could have busted it up.
Let me tell you something. Don't get too sad. All they need to do is get their name on that list. They need to book that truck to be down there, and it's coming. But I'm just letting you know, because I like coming down there. Them old boys eat right there.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, don't get quiet now. I need you to make that happen when you get to work tomorrow.
I'll make it happen.
Write it down.
Well, I'm writing it down. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you in.
Okay.
I'll get you in. I got you in last time.
Get me back in, Buckethead. You want to eat?
I'm going to. Just make sure you got plenty of catfish.
The little man in my ear said, bring something by the station.
Bring something by the station.
Well, listen.
Listen, he's going to be a no-show. Don't worry about it, Kyle.
Right, listen. I want you guys to have a clear understanding. I'm not trying to, it's not no
avoid.
It's no favoritism going on. I'm serious. This is true stuff I'm talking about.
Let's hear it.
They are booking the food truck. School, the teachers are wanting to have something other than lunch.
What are you trying to say about the school lunch?
That's call it what you want to call it, but I'm just trying to let you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with square pizzas.
Listen, I am the one that first for teachers. I love teachers, and I want to make them happy because they go through a lot. Don't think that they don't get paid to what I think they should get paid.
I agree.
From the state. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
A lot of crap we supposed to be on had the teachers getting good money.
Right.
Now, when they booked me to come to these schools, I love that because when they come out, they show me that they love my truck.
They smiling and happy.
You didn't see the king hugged up with them two women?
I did.
You saw that, didn't
I did.
I smiled.
I started to call you one.
Low down, dirty sky.
But listen to this. You talk about them come out smiling and show the king how much they love when you. Any fat person gonna do that when they see that truck outside. I ain't saying they are.
I'm
just saying. Any fat person that'll come out smiling, knowing there's some food out there waiting on them.
That happened when I came down to y'all job.
There ain't no doubt.
There's some big boys down there. There's some lopsided guys.
Happy.
Happy. The line was wrapped around the curve.
You're exactly right.
And I handled it, dinner.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so call me tomorrow. Y'all book it.
We're booking it.
I got the Coca-Cola plant coming up here. Yeah.
Now, you had the Coca-Cola plant.
No, they already done.
So a while ago when you said Coca-Cola kill you.
Let me tell you something. I got them already on the book.
Well, see if you can get some money for Buckethead and the King.
Okay.
Outside the barbecue shack.
Let me get that check for her then. I'll rap with her. But all joking aside, the truck is out. We moving. So you guys can start catching us on the weekend.
I like it.
Okay.
Let's move. Let's talk about what you want to talk about. And what we're talking about is, soon as March Madness is over, no more we're not pushing March Madness because we know there's a lot of basketball to be played and we love it.
A lot of people love basketball.
But we love baseball too. And we love all types of baseball. It don't matter what kind it is. And hey, we started out here when it was knee-high to a jackrabbit. And we played all the way up and we loved it. And not just at Oxford, all around this area had great baseball. You didn't start at Oxford.
I started up in Norwood.
he started at Norwood. See, I did play at Oxford all the way up, but he didn't. Hold on, let me rephrase that. I played at Oxford Little League all the way up. This Bulldog moved into Oxford later and played.
Wait, let me help you out. Okay.
Cause you always talking about me.
Let me help you out.
So
okay, so Ray Charles can tell his story. So let me tell mine.
Okay, tell.
Okay. When I played in Norwood, we talking about 11 and 12-year-olds, okay? And at that time, you cannot call me a Bulldog because I was staying at Hobson City on the ditch. See what I'm saying?
You was cheating then.
No.
You should have been at Norwood. You should have been at Oxford.
No, my daddy was a coach.
I don't care.
My daddy was a coach in Anniston.
It don't matter. You should have came to Oxford.
I came when I had to come, man.
I mean, look. What if I could have played for Gary Mason?
They wasn't.
What if I could have played for Gary Mason?
Let me tell you something. You could have played for anybody on that side of my granddaddy.
Oh, I did.
You were good enough to play.
I did play over there.
Okay.
I was feeling guy.
You were good enough to play. But all I'm trying to tell you, everybody's not. We got some folks who gonna come to this show. We got Dunn Hudson coming.
I like that.
We got Rusty Burrow coming.
Rusty Burrow.
We got Stanley McGrew coming.
Stanley McGrew.
We got Glenn Ray coming.
Yeah, Glenn Ray's coming.
We got some folks that's coming. They're gonna talk old
and
school baseball.
and we're gonna get his tail on too. Pete Adams. We're bringing his tail.
I want Pete. Oh, listen, we need to talk about Pete. I'll let you know that
I know.
now. I mean, you both got a lot to thank.
Well,
Pete on.
that
was our coach.
And he was. And
along with a lot of more guys, but Pete Adams was our coach.
Well,
and I love him too.
No doubt. I mean, even not only Pete's my uncle, so not only did I get what you guys got, I got 3 or 4 times more because I was with him all the time.
A little bit more.
Yeah, and so I mean, growing up, I mean, he was my basketball coach because coached my baseball team.
He was one of those dads that took the time to put his son and the rest of us around and put that time in. Because like I said, it's a lot of people don't understand. It's to put time in like that, and then you go back and show, you get you to see us grow up. And I'm telling you right now, Pete was one of the best.
See, I played for my dad and Pete and all of them growing up. And then as I got older, well, my dad, he didn't coach basketball, Pete did. And we had a good team.
Your dad loved baseball.
And then, and my dad was a baseball guy. He's a football guy. He coached football when I was in Little League. I was a little Tony Dorsett, I mean.
Wait a minute, man.
I wore 33.
I wore 33 too.
You were Tony Dorsett too.
I wanted to be Tony Dorsett.
I did too.
That's what you need to put in front of you. wanted to be Tony Dorsett.
No, I was like a mirror image of Tony Dorsett.
Oh my God. I tell you,
I'm going to tell a true story.
What story? When you going to start?
No, I can't talk about football. We're talking about baseball.
Come on.
True story about football. I'm riding the bus home from Oxford, going to school at Oxford. No, I wasn't at that time. It's before they made it illegal. And I jumped off the bus and busted my head wide open. Just jumped off in some reason. I didn't think about that.
There's no way in the world you ought to jump at the head. Your head been big all your life.
I jumped out and it caught the top of the bus door, and it busted my head wide open.
I know that door.
So my mom had to take me to the hospital, and they said, you can't play tonight. Well, I went in the hospital with my uniform on, 33 on.
Yeah.
Ready to go. He stitched me up. Said, you can't play tonight.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we left, the game had already started out here at Oxford. So my mom had got me one of them big sponge, them soap pads, put it on top of my helmet, pull the helmet down tight.
That's that type of mom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mom right there,
so
boy.
when I get out of the car, I'm running through the parking lot trying to get to the field up here at Oxford. Where it used to be over here at Oxford Lake.
Football field.
Yeah. And so I'm running through Oxford Lake, and I'm going, and I see they ready for kickoff, and I'm yelling. Well, I played deep back, so they pull the guy on. They kick it right to me. I take it all the way to the house.
All the way.
I never quit running from the car till I got to the end zone.
Gump.
Till I got to the end zone like Forrest Gump.
True story.
That's a true story.
Listen, because my
mama.
I don't heard 2 people tell me that story other than you.
So see, it's a true story.
It's a true story.
True story.
I knew your head been big all your life.
But back to baseball. I mean, me and you played together, and Pete was our coach then.
That's right.
And Pete coached all of us up. And let me tell you what Pete did besides not only him, But I'll say this, a lot of families that people don't even know about. I mean, but I know my family was part of it. They took care of kids.
What you talking?
You didn't have to worry about if somebody was going to have money to go get a hot dog after the game, or cleats for the game, or a glove, or didn't have to worry about none of that.
I ain't never worried.
Ride home, ride there.
Never worried. Look, we're going to have to go to break and come back.
Okay.
After that, we're going to talk more about that.
Take us a break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the key word is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show. Boy, we got some hot topics going on. Y'all missed it in commercial. But we're going to share a little bit.
Let's share it. Let's share it.
Because we've been talking about this. We got talking about what these coaches in our younger days meant to us. And we got talking about it wasn't just the coaches and how they took care of kids. You said it perfect. What does it take to raise a kid?
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
It takes a village. And when I say that, the reason why I say that is you can take a kid in Little League and you can watch him. Hey, he's going to be the next, that kid, that's going to be the next star at Oxford or the next star at Wellman or the next star at Jacksonville. But if he don't have a village around him and keeping him out of trouble and shaping him, he will be the next Nino Brown selling drugs, stealing from grandmama or something. You got to have some guidance.
Well, you know it, and I agree 100% with that. You know, we was talking about Pete Adams. Think about this. When we was with Pete, if we didn't act right,
oh, he'd straighten you up.
He would
look at you.
Man, well, listen, he'd take his belt off, and he wouldn't care who you belonged to. He would clean you. He'd clean your act.
See, but listen, that's what I'm saying a few minutes ago when I said it's the times back then. We had people that love you, that would discipline you.
That's right.
And when you get home and he tell mama, I had to straighten him out.
I didn't want
then
that.
Then you gonna get another one. So, but you know what? That straighten you out. You ain't gonna act up. But today you can't even speak to, hey, how you doing? I know he ain't speaking to me.
Yeah.
They'll be ready to kill you.
I agree.
I have seen fights at T-ball games where kids are out there picking up flowers. Digging in the dirt, digging in the nose.
Picking up
but all that, it's all about fun. But they take that and be ready. It's not none of that. Well, we used to see, hey, man, all of these kids are having fun. I don't care if he's black, purple, green, white, or blue. They all belong to us.
But here's the thing, too, and I just talked about it. It seems like this world, it's not the speed of the games and stuff like that. And the speed of the game has changed some, don't get me wrong. But summertime, we lived at the ballpark.
That's right.
I mean, if we wasn't playing, we was all set up on the top bench watching the game.
That's right.
Joking, carrying on, having a good time.
That's right.
Now when the game's over, mama snatch you up, you gotta go home. I mean, there's no camaraderie except while you're at the game. And just like you said, that T-ball game done turned into the World Series.
Yeah.
People fighting in the stands.
WWF. WWF.
Grandma come on with an umbrella.
But listen, that's another thing. We used to have those big mama, big daddy, all of them. That was the ankle.
Well, it's like I told you, we talk about the ditch all the time. People don't know what that is.
But they need to know that's where I'm from.
That's where he's from.
That's where I'm from.
But listen, we're not stupid. Me and him will stand side by side on almost every topic. I would say that we're not stupid. We know how it was in the early days.
Yeah.
We know how people got mistreated.
That's right.
But I'll tell you this, our generation changed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our generation changed that, Gary.
Right. And because of how we can get on here and talk to each other.
And because of what you said, a big mama, they didn't put up with none of that crap.
No.
I mean,
no.
It didn't matter whose house I went to, they didn't put up with that crap. Didn't matter who it was.
When you hear somebody say, this is me talking to people, and they know my last name, Mason. Okay. And when I say, hey, my name's Gary Mason, and this and that, are you Noble Mason's son? I said, no, I'm Noble Mason's grandson. Yeah. I'm his oldest grandson. Man, Noble Mason is one of the most finest men I have ever met.
And he was. I mean, people ain't lying.
When people say that lets you know that man right there, and which I'm talking about, that's the root right here. And he would work at that pipe shop, and he would come home, he would take his bath and would eat. And when I'm telling you, he spent his time in baseball with kids all the way through. Then he got the semi-pro team. He got guys that actually played for his team in Hobson City that played pro ball.
Played pro ball?
I'm talking about not played pro ball first. I'm telling you about he played for him
and then
went the pro ball.
Right. That's right.
So that speaks highly of what type of man that guy was now.
And me and Gary, you know, we've talked about this a lot, and we're coming up with a new show segment. Well, probably a new show by itself of Hometown Heroes.
Hometown Heroes, that's right.
And we've talked about it, but these people
need to be talked about.
We want to spend as long as we can and talk about people because they're part of our history. They're part of a lot of people's history.
Yeah,
and molded them into the people they are today.
If we don't get on here and speak on it, a lot of people won't know. Like they didn't know that you even knew about the ditch.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't think you even knew about it. Okay. A lot of people didn't know that like Don Hudson and Rusty Burrow played baseball over in Hobson City in semi-pro Negro League baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't know you played. They didn't know Jay Stevens played.
Yeah.
Okay, people, they don't have that. They don't know Wes Brooks came over there and played.
Right, that's right.
See, things like that, people need to have an understanding, hey, the sport will bring you together.
I always said that.
The sport will bring you together. I don't care nothing about none other than that negative stuff out there. Sports will bring you together.
That's why I say this. When you're in that huddle, you brothers.
Your hands in there.
You brothers. If your hands in the huddle, you brothers.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I try to find myself and find out why people have so much hatred and why I can't even imagine what they went through to have that. I mean, both sides. I'm not talking about one side.
No,
how do you hate like that? Because I'll stand and fight for my brother.
That's right.
And he called me at night. It don't matter, and it doesn't matter. I'll stand and fight for him.
Right. That's when you know you got a real brother. But let me explain something to you. And just like he told y'all earlier, we're not blind to. We know there's some bad things that took place. There's some bad things that still taking place out there.
That's right.
And there's some bad people gonna always be on this earth. but they can't outnumber the good people. And if it ever turns like that, we in trouble.
Yeah, we in trouble.
As long as that me and you can keep putting that goodness out here, saying what we saying.
That's right.
I'm not gonna count the bad.
I
I'm not worrying about it.
I don't worry about the bad because listen, I hate it if it's affecting you, but the bad will not affect me because it's not gonna steal my joy.
Right.
Because the joy don't come from anybody around here. The joy comes from the good Lord.
There you go.
And He give it to me. He give it to you.
Right.
You can't get it.
Hey, it's not for sale.
Can't get it.
If you wake up in the morning upset enough to take it out on a human being, it's something wrong. You got to fix yourself. You can't fix them. You got to fix yourself.
And I would like to know, I mean, honestly, we know people, both sides.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a Bessie bug.
Crazy.
Crazy.
And I'd like to know what their mindset is. What do they think that they're accomplishing by trying to divide me and you?
I don't know. One thing about it, I need to know that me and you went to math. We had math. We had algebra and trig. But neither one of us need to know how to divide. We don't divide. We multiply. We like baby
that's
kids.
Exactly right.
We multiply.
Baby kids multiply.
We don't die.
Kids.
That's right.
That's
we
right.
multiply. So it didn't work.
No.
It's not. So you're going to have those haters out there. You know, it's sad to say. Even Jesus had somebody in his camp.
You're right.
That
but I say this. We take on all takers. I mean, if you want to join the Buckethead King in this, you can.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't mind you standing beside us saying the same stuff we saying every day. You go to the water, you at the water jug in the morning. You can say the same stuff we saying. It's crazy, and I want an input to it.
Right. Listen, it's sad that a man can't look at another man and say, "Man, I love you."
That's right.
There's something wrong with a person that can't say that. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's some mean folks inside and out that can't say that. To me, I can't say that to a person that just I see every day, and I can't turn around and say, "Hey man, I ain't seen you in a while, man. I love you, brother." If you can't do that, it's something wrong with you. You need to fix yourself.
Me and the King talk once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day, and we don't ever hang up the phone without saying love you.
Right, that's right. That's right.
And that's right.
That's right.
I mean, guys, it ain't that hard.
It's not hard.
It ain't that hard. It don't cost you nothing.
No.
Don't cost you nothing.
Nothing.
Except a smile. Just put a smile
It's
on.
easy to smile.
Yeah.
Hard to frown.
Yeah.
Some of these songs are ugly enough.
You don't need to turn your face upside down. Some of y'all don't need to turn your face upside down, especially y'all that we talking about. 'Cause y'all some ugly suckers. I'm gonna let you know that. Y'all some ugly jokers. Too much hate done spilled out.
Oh boy, smell it is coming through the pores. You hear me?
Like, you know how Buckethead is. Don't hate nobody. Just like him a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That was for you, Marilyn.
Don't do it. Oh, you'll get Marilyn. Don't get her started. She'll call in on us. Oh Lord. But listen, I want you guys, anything that we said today, you can take from this right here. Me and this guy right here, we go way back, and we love each other. But you got to have, if you can take some of what we got and pass it to someone else, and that's how this thing goes.
Because somebody passed it to us.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we talking about these hometown heroes, these little league coaches, and people that, not just coaches, but people that were around us when we were young that formed our lives.
Sal Gardner.
Yeah.
Afton Kraft, which is your mayor here.
Yeah.
That guy, all them guys coach me.
I
know these guys.
Yeah.
And then not one time did I ever have a feeling that they gonna mistreat me. Not one time. I had never. My mom didn't have money to go buy this, and this. When she got something, she made sure she gave me what I needed. But I had Chuck Taylor tennis shoes on at 80-pound football. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no cleats.
I had some in basketball.
I'm talking about on the grass, boy. I ain't have no cleats. I'm running down the sideline in them Chuck Taylors.
You better be so glad you better be glad you was light.
Oh, I can get somewhere.
Feet so you can get somewhere in them Chuck Taylors.
Boy, I got somewhere. I'm telling you. It was, and then they take the little league team to Pensacola, Florida. And I made All-Star.
I went there,
too. And we got the brakes beat off us down there. I was running against Emmitt Smith down there. But this the thing. Never needed nothing. They took care of me. My mama didn't have to worry.
guys, we know our show's coming to an end, but hey, y'all kick back, watch some more basketball. We'll catch you up next week on what's happening. There'll be a lot's happening by the time we get back. And we're getting in this baseball because you can't hold us back in this baseball.
Gotta have it. See y'all next week.
See you next week. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.